Jake.
Good to be here. Good to see you.
Thank you.
I'm so glad you're feeling better. We were all thinking about you in the Tepper household.
Oh, thank you so much. That's very sweet. Yes, I'm one of the lucky ones. It's, as you know, I mean, you never know what you're going to get, and a lot of people are not so lucky. So, but thank you. Let's talk about the riots. And we should say we're taping this on Tuesday. This will air on Wednesday, so we don't really know what's happening. Every hour things change. But you were on the air when the riots started, and what was that day like for you?
I mean, it was horrifying. I had, anybody paying attention could see that there was the potential for violence. President Trump had been, spreading these lies about the election and claiming it was being stolen from him for 2 months, aided and abetted by a bunch of Republicans on Capitol Hill and MAGA media. And then he said, January 6th, come to Washington, stop the steal, it will be wild. And, when you tell people a big lie and they believe it, I mean, they're it's possible that they'll do something, that they'll follow the lead of somebody like the president. And so I was worried that there would be violence. I didn't know what the violence would be, but I was worried there would be violence. And then the next thing we knew, this angry mob of insurrectionists was following the president's lead and going into Congress to try to stop it. And it was absolutely horrifying to watch. And, at first we didn't even know how bad it was. I mean, we knew it was bad, but then we started hearing about people who had been killed, including Capitol Police Officer Brian Sicknick. And, within a day or so, we started seeing really bad video, and it's just horrifying. And I think as somebody who has done foreign reporting in Iraq and Afghanistan, I think that I have been in a bubble thinking that this could not happen in the United States. This is only the kind of thing that would happen in another country. I kind of bought into the idea of American exceptionalism, but it turns out that when you have leaders who are willing to unleash violence on political opponents, this is what you get.
Yeah, no, I can't imagine. And now obviously there's concern that this is going to continue to go, and they're saying that more violence is going to happen in the next few days, and hopefully we're more prepared, because this is not a joke. I mean, this is something we have to really take seriously, that a lot more people could get hurt.
Yeah, I mean, absolutely. Obviously, there was some huge law enforcement breakdown, and I assume there's going to be some sort of 9/11 style commission to figure out what went wrong, that this terrorist attack happened, and that these individuals were able to get inside the Capitol. I mean, that day, people were scared. There's already this attempt to kind of whitewash this, act as if it wasn't a big deal. This was a big deal. This was thousands of enraged individuals, some of them members of far-right terror groups or hate groups like the Proud Boys or whatever, groups that, by the way, President Trump has been playing footsie with for years, but some of them just enraged Americans, followers of the president's, members of the MAGA movement, who have been lied to for years, but specifically about the election, lied to for months, and told that, they thought they were the good guys, Ellen. I mean, that's what people have to understand. The lying has been so pernicious and so widespread that those people thought that they were heroes, not villains, not terrorists. And that's really an indication of how much work needs to be done far beyond after Joe Biden is sworn in as the 46th president.
Yeah, that is the thing that we all have to, no one does something thinking, I'm wrong, I'm doing it anyway. I mean, they really do believe all these conspiracy theories. This is crazy how far it's gotten. I mean, I can't even believe what we witnessed and what we still might see in the next few days. I think we're all scared.
Yeah, and we are. I think a lot of people are. I mean, I talked to House Democrats today, members of Congress, okay? And they have now installed metal detectors right at the opening to the House floor, the chamber, where only members of Congress and their aides can go. The public can't go there. Why are there metal detectors there just to test members of Congress and their aides? Because House Democrats are afraid that some of the House Republicans, some of them, might be capable themselves of committing acts of violence. Some of them have claimed to, against the law and against rules in the House, be packing heat. And there are very strong suspicions that maybe some of the people in Congress, especially some of these freshman Republicans, maybe they were coordinating with people on the outside. This wasn't just like a spontaneous event. This was President Trump and his supporters trying to stop the counting of the electoral votes and trying to overturn the results of the election. That's why Trump supporters were yelling, "Hang Mike Pence," because Vice President Pence was there to, as the president of the Senate, officiate the counting. So this is treason. I mean, this is sedition, and House Democrats are now scared. You know, I hear a lot of House Republicans who figuratively have blood on their hands saying, you know, we really need a moment of unity. We really need a moment of coming together. And it's like, you've been lying to the country for 2 months about the election. Your party needs to do something much more than just say, okay, time to move on. You can break into my house, kill my dogs, set my house on fire, and then turn around and say, you know, it's really time for us to get over this, don't you think? I mean, that's what just happened.
Yeah, yeah. All right, Jake, we have to take a break, and we'll be back right after this.